My name is Calvin Colbert, and we welcome you to Tell My 2013 Story, a series of programs and segments that we'll be doing throughout the year, talking about the positive and the good things that are happening in our communities around the city of Detroit. This afternoon, I'm very proud to have with me Pastor Reginald Huff, and he's going to talk about his church that's located in the Cody Rouge community, and they're doing some great things and have some great visions of how to bring our communities together and address some of the ills of our community. Pastor Huff, it's good to have you this afternoon. And
thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. And I just want you to kind of share with what you're doing and what's happening over at your church here in our community.
Well, thank you again for having me. You know, we are concerned about the youth of our community, so one of the things that I had a vision for is to develop a youth group that will build youth leadership. I'm concerned about youth and who's going to take over leadership. So we have a group called Fans for Christ. FANS is an acronym that stands for Faithful Anointed Noble Servants for Christ. And so we bring that group together and we work with them on a number of things. We work with them on hygiene kinds of things. We work with them on ethical kinds of things, on moral kinds of things. But we also work with them on being community involved. And so we get them involved and participate in community efforts to make their community better. This is where people live. And we believe that the young people can do as much to help make their community better. So from helping them to get jobs, from helping them to do better in school. We have tutoring programs for young people, with computer programs for young people. We try to involve them in aspects of career building. So when we identify what kind of careers they are in, we'll try to get with those careers. So if somebody wants to work in a hospital, we'll get them to shadow people in a hospital or work with people that we know in a hospital so they get that kind of experience. But the whole thing is really to help young people understand that they are somebody, that understand that they can contribute and bring something to the table.
Well, that's really outstanding. Those are the kind of things that are really needed in our community today, and it's a good outreach to connect with our youth. Now again, these activities and programs, they're coming out of your church?
They're coming out of our church, but they're not just for church members. This is open to the community. So we tell our young people that who live in that community, if you know people in the community that want to participate, they don't have to be a member of our congregation in order to benefit from these activities.
And that's the kind of message that we really are really wanting to hear more of, how the doors of the church are open to the community. I remember as a young person myself, I spent a lot of constructive and positive time at churches who provided these type of programs and services. Now, the name of your church and where are you located?
Sure. We're located at 16900 West Chicago, and the name of our church is Shekinah Tabernacle Gospel Church. And we chose that name because Shekinah was the presence of God leading the people of Israel during the day with a cloud and at night with a pillar of fire. It's the only time in the history of mankind that God's presence has been leading his people. So we believe that God's presence is leading us both day and night.
Wow, that's very spiritual message that you're sending in the name of your church. And we know too, from our work here at the Detroit Impact Center and working with young people, that one of the things that is very important in the life of a young person is to have a spiritual grounding. So again, I commend you in the work that you're doing out of your church to reach out to the lives of our young people in the community right now who need that kind of a guidance that you're referring to. So we're looking forward in this year of 2013 to partner with you in the efforts that you have going on there. And we're opening this opportunity up to the community at large. Any young person who would like to be a part of these programs and the initiative, I encourage you to get in touch with either myself here at the Detroit Impact Center. We're located at 9930 Greenfield. The telephone number is 313-272-0004. And we'll put you in touch with Pastor Huff. But also, I want to let him give his address and his telephone number to you again so you can get in touch with him directly as we look forward to some great things happening in 2013.
Well, I'm excited for young people and what we can do to help them. So, again, our address is 16900 West Chicago. Our telephone number is area code 835-0497.
So again, we welcome you to come in and tune in and be a part of what we're doing and tell my 2013 story. Highlights and positive news about what's going on in our communities here in the city of Detroit. We recognize that our help is self-help, and we're going to expose as many opportunities for you as we can, whether it's young people, our seniors, or our adults, that we can have a greater Detroit by our participation in not being part of the problem, but being a part of the solution. So look forward to more information and highlights through Tell My 2013 Story. Thank you again for watching.